Today I'm gonna talk about something that are really weird, I would say, today. And it's a time capsule, this review I'm gonna do today. Because I'm gonna talk about a video camera this time. It's a Kodak video camera. The model is M4 Instamatic movie camera. It was made in United States. But first I'm gonna show you something else, because this camera is built around the same technology as a normal camera. You would use a 35mm film in it. So I'm gonna show you this first. As you can see here it is a 35mm film. I don't know if the camera can pick it good up here. Probably something like this. And here is a 35mm film. It looks like a battery. And what can I say about it? This 35mm film here, you pull out a little bit of the negative and hook it up inside your camera. And I'm gonna show you a little bit just very quickly about that. Does this show you a good picture here? Yes, it does. This is the Kodak 35mm film. And I'm gonna why am I showing you this? Because, as I said, the M4 Instamatic video camera uses the same technology as this one. It uses the same principle technology. So that's why I'm showing you this. You take the negative over to the camera, and I'm gonna show you that now. Keep in mind how this looks. And in the camera you have to turn the film upside down and put it in. And I'm gonna show you that just very quickly. This camera here I'm gonna show you now, you have seen before in the earlier review with the FD30 camera. This is Canon, and this is autofocus camera with blitz and everything. I showed you this earlier on. And at the back here you can put in the 35mm film. If I open here, you put it upside down, put it in the track here. If I push here, you can push it a little bit up to get the film in. And you take the negative over the track wheel you see at the top here, and make sure it goes into the tooth of the track wheel. And you get it into the axe here, the little part at the beginning of the film, and you hook it up to the tooth down here. You see where my finger is here. And then you close the lid, and a motor will automatically take this to the first picture, and you can take pictures with this. And I'm not going to go into the detail about this camera here. This is, let's take it the right way here, AF35M. Look at my other review for more fully details about this camera. But there is a reason why I'm showing you this, because the camera I'm gonna show you today is built on the same technology. And this here, as I showed you this picture here, this is a single-use camera. This is just to show you that Kodak still makes camera and still makes films. Yes, it does, but not in a big scale. At the top here you can see it says you can take 27 pictures. It's probably a 24 picture film inside, but you can take up to 27 pictures with a 24 film. It's always a little bit extra. And this camera here uses this film here, 35mm, and when you are done taking pictures and you cannot take more pictures, you just throw the whole camera into the Photoshop and get it recalled, reprocessed, or whatever you call it. So this is just to show you that Kodak still makes cameras. I'm gonna put that away, and we're gonna talk about this. This is a compact camera from Kodak. As you can see here, it says Kodak here, so that's great. And here it says M4 Instamatic movie camera, and it says made in United States. And this camera, believe it or not, is from 1967, and it's still in good condition. And I'm gonna show you that later on. Inside here you have a negative cartridge, much like the 35mm film. I'm gonna talk about that a little later. At the front here you have the lens. Here it says, I don't know if the camera can pick that up, and I'm gonna read it for you. Kodak external lens. It says 13mm f/1.8, and there is a mark of an L in with a ring here. Is it called linear or something? I'm not sure. This is the main lens, and I'm gonna talk about how this works on the negative processing in the camera here in a moment. This is just to give light to this viewfinder that you look through, and there is a little arrow inside here that gives you a message if you need to use the light to the camera. And yes, I don't have the light system, but the light you hook up at the top, just in the crack here, and the light will sit at the top and light while you are filming. So this is a portable camera from 1967. I think that's great. It's old, and this is a real flashback. At this side here, not much to see. You see the Kodak logo again, and you see the battery compartment. The only thing that are broken on this camera is the battery lid. The battery lid is missing the tooth that holds it in position, which means I have to use a little bit of transparent tape to keep this lid at place. Doesn't matter, it works perfectly fine. It's the only minus with this one. Here is the lens you look through, and if I do this, you can look actually through the lens. You see the arrow in there, and you see actually through two lenses here. Alright, at the top you have the lock switch that is at the down position now. That means I cannot press to run the camera. It's a safety feature, so you don't run the film without if you are unlucky, you press it down without thinking about it, and you might use some of the film that you don't want to use. So if I put this button up, it will start up, and I will show you that in a moment. But first I'm going to talk about the film inside. Here is the button to open the lid. Pull it down and just switch it to the side. And this is the Super 8 cartridge that are for use in this camera. And if I do it close like this, the camera pick it up. Super 8 cartridge, it's a Kodachrome 40 movie film type A. K40, is that 40 minutes? I'm not sure. And it says Kodak, and at the bottom here you can see price includes processing by Kodak. I don't think that you will get this included today. This is a very old film from 1967, and this cartridge has never been used. That means it's, if I can say it, it's new, but it's still old. Of course, you can't buy this anymore today. Then you need to special buy it, and it will cost you a heck of a lot of money, and it will also cost you a lot of money to process the film, so it's not it's obsolete, simply as that. So if I turn this cartridge at the side here first, this is the film, the negative film. It's the same negative as in the 35mm film that I showed you, that goes to a regular camera. The camera only takes picture one by one, but this camera here has an engine inside that runs in a certain speed, around and around, and the film goes up here. So the film that has been exposed to the lens goes at the top in an own roll inside here, and the bottom is the film that are not used yet. And here is the track wheel that goes around and around when you hook it up in your camera. And if you take a look at this film here, and I'm gonna explain how it works through the camera. Keep this in mind, how this looks like. And I'm gonna show you something with the camera here. I put it over there. This, as I told you, is the lens that the light comes through to process to the negative. And if I do this, and if I carefully show you here, the lens, light through the lens goes here, of course, and it comes out here. And the film goes through these tracks here, and up and in to the there, and it exposes. And this film goes in a even speed. I can show you by pressing. I'm gonna take off this security here, and I'm gonna see if I can show you that on the camera here. Yes, then you understand the film goes up here. If I do this again, you can see it one more time here. So inside here it says Instamatic movie camera, and it says uses Kodak movie cartridge made in Rochester, New York, USA by Eastman Kodak Corporation, TM registering US patent off. I don't know what patent off means, but it doesn't matter. So it's actually very simple. Light through the lens, and it hits the negative, and it goes up in a certain speed, so when you move in front of the lens, you get a moving picture. It's that simple, just by using this button here. So I can, and then if I do this, I don't know if I can do this on the camera, but keep in mind where the film goes in here. And you see this. And I just hook this in here. At the side here is a mechanism that holds the film into place when I put it in the camera. So when I put it in here, like this, and I do this, clicks in position. And you close the lid again, and you can see the spike here also holds it in position so it doesn't move inside here. And you can just close the lid until it says click. K40 comes up in the window there. And yeah, I think this is a good time capsule for YouTube. I'm gonna put this on again so I don't use the film. So this is a camera from 1967 with a negative film inside. And that means that when the film here, I can do this again, when the film here is used, oh, pick it up camera, come on, come on, come on, thank you. And when the film is used and you can't take more picture, you have to take out the cart and deliver it to the photo store to get this processed. And of course no sound, just picture. So this is what the camera looks like. What do you think, guys, about this? Isn't this a time capsule? This is the front again. I think it's a great time capsule, this camera here. And it's great to show you this. I think it's great. So what do you think, guys? Inside here it's 4 AA batteries, and the battery compartment is good on this one. So now you know. It takes 4 batteries, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the AA type. Here it is a number, I don't know what that is, I can't remember on the top of my head. It says 50 inside here now. I don't know what that is all about. So there you have it. And what can I say about this? Maybe I can open this to show you the battery compartment. Let's see if I can do that on camera. It's only a transparent tape, so that should be alright, but I need to be careful so it doesn't pop out. So just to show you this before the review is over, so I can show you the batteries inside here. And the battery compartment is in good condition. Let's see if I can do this without, like that. If I put the lid down here and I hold on the batteries, or else it will pop out. 4 AA batteries, and this is batteries from Reflex. It's alkaline batteries. The camera picks it up, so that's okay. You need to use alkaline batteries. I will recommend that to a camera like this. And if you see here, if I hook it up, you can see why I have to use a tape here. Because this tooth that are inside here is gone. So that's why. And here you have for use to is it called a tripod? I'm not sure what it's called in English. This the 3-legged feet that you can set the camera on to have it up like this, like I use on the camera down here. So there you have it. What do you think, guys? I am the second person that reviews this camera on YouTube, actually, and the other guy just showed you the engine. It's a 30-second review, so I thought, what the heck, now I can make a good review of the camera. So this is a real time capsule, 1967. That means it's a 39 years old camera, still works in perfect condition, everyone. That's just great, and I love it. So this will go up in the shelf to display so people can see it, because I think this is a great object. If you are like me, you like to take pictures and like to take movies and so on, this is a piece of history. So thank you for watching my channel and all the reviews I'm doing, and I'm happy that you are. I hope this gives you a new view on things as well. So thank you, everyone, and I wish you all a pleasant evening. Bye bye, take care, everyone.